Doug,
Raise it up.
Jordy Alexander, and the rest, Juan in town. So it's a great lineup.
1, 2, 4, 8. And he raised the 2K.
Yeah.
Pocket tens for the British Bulldog.
Is the 8 back on? Sounds like it is, that we were straddling 800 too.
I'm gonna check it.
Good check.
Has the 8 been mandatory, or have they been switching it on and off?
It's been on and off.
Okay.
There's a set for the British Bulldog and a heart draw for Dan.
18.
They're not particularly deep either compared to the rest of the table. This could, I could see them getting a pretty big pot here for what their stack size is. Dan does elect to go for the raise here. Music to British Bulldog's ears. This would probably be a reasonable spot to re-raise too, just with how many draws are out there.
I'm not sure.
But he does go for the call and a nice blank on the turn.
Ooh, gut shot for Dan now.
I have to go get a new driver's license in Vancouver.
You have to get a new driver's license?
I lost my purse 2 weeks ago.
Oh, it sucks. They can't just like send you one, or?
Curious to see what size Dan will go, and he goes just under pot.
In the past, like when I lost my license.
14,000 into 17,000.
I think.
Yeah.
Maybe that's in the U.S. though.
Yeah, I don't know how it works in Toronto or whatever. But
It's really annoying you have to go there to get.
Well, my friend's having a baby shower.
Oh, okay. Okay. 2 birds.
how old is your kid now?
3 months.
You have kids?
Yeah, 2. 6-year-old and 1-year-old.
Oh, nice. Congrats, son.
Thank you.
You're on Team Dad as well.
Yes.
Boy, girl?
2 boys. What about you?
My wife's pregnant. First kid.
That's exciting.
Terrace just had a kid too. 2 weeks.
Yeah.
2 weeks after.
Yeah, after yeah.
Nice.
He's like 2.5 months old.
Your
He
first?
said.
Yeah, first kid. Yeah.
He said he's just always been a really big Hellmuth fan, so he named him Phil.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that sums it up.
Raise from Alex.
So Hellmuth fan. #1 fan. It's spelled differently though.
34,000. Dan with a little combo draw here.
Yeah, not a very big raise.
Very curious to see what Dan will do in this spot.
Boy, girl.
Boy, his name's Otis.
What's
Yeah,
his
it's a
latest
weird spot.
trick?
Obviously,
Does he
you know that
turn
your
around?
6
He
is
can
going
go
to be
over.
live, but if you're ever getting it in versus a better heart draw, you're toast.
Sleeps well at night. Yep, sleeps right at night.
That's good.
He's this close to giggling.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he was like, he's like a pre-giggle
I
noise.
was like, he's getting a good
like,
price
"Come on."
if he feels like peeling, but if you don't know your outs are live, that's dangerous.
And if he wanted to go all in, he has almost no fold equity.
They smile pretty.
Yeah, so he does call. That
Likes to call.
I wonder if the Nick game is influencing his decisions too.
Every morning when we wake him
Maybe.
up, he like.
There's the heart, but it is a
Whoa.
board
Oh, no.
pairing heart.
The light, and then.
I think we know how this one's gonna go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he sleeps better than we do. He just goes to bed at 10 and just gets up at like. We usually wake him up at like 9 or something, 8 or 9, whatever. We woke him up this morning because we were gonna get like morning coffee because I was gonna be gone all day, and He was like, and then he was like a big stretch.
So if you're Dan, do you just push all in here, or do you just wait to check call?
Smiles. And then he just like looks content. It's like the same every single day. It's the same.
Like half pot.
No, that happens a little later.
I guess you check, never fold.
He checks.
Yeah, I can't see him ever getting away from this.
Nah.
If he wants to. Either way, whatever he wants to do.
Hold in.
All in.
It's like 50, yeah.
Showing about 41,000. Let's see.
Call.
Makes the call. Bulldog is going to double up through Dan.
Hello.
$167,000 pot.
Touche. Yes, true. Exactly. And there were these stories circulating about hands I'd played, but they were. It was like Paul Bunyan. By the time he got back to me, it's like, all right, so Doug opens with Jack 10, 9, 8 under the gun. It goes 3 to cold 4, he caps. I'm like, what the hell? This did not happen.
I was playing another tournament at the time, and I was hearing like.
Oh, yeah, so you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It was like, what? Like, I was playing pretty crazy, but I'd sit down, people were like, oh God, here we go. And I'm like, I'm going mid. That was fun. Mixed game guys do like when straight no limit players jump into their games.
Yeah, of course.
Because it's just like,
Jim just makes
fresh meat, baby.
mistakes,
You do a bunch of punty shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started playing at 50K when I basically never played stud before.
Dan with the river gut shot straight
Really
here.
big bad games.
I feel like high-low is kind of
Jordy is the one who's going to fire out.
pretty tricky.
Yeah,
Like in high-low, you can just kind of figure out what the
Dan went from a cowboy hat yesterday stream to pickleball hat
spud
today.
kind of weird though. Flip pot games, trying to figure out like what cards.
Shout out pickleball.
I'm not
He's
playing-
got a lot of costumes.
When I tried to play, stud high was significantly more confusing.
Like Raz is supposed to be the easy one.
Nitty call.
Makes the call and is going to take
That
it
is a
down.
nitty call.
Oh, wow. Straight.
Oh, okay. That's some kind of penalty, right?
Just calling
We,
there.
I mean, we can vote, right?
I saw that you posted something about you bringing barbecue to the lodge.
Fort raises to 1,200.
Franklin's.
For
Franklin's.
the 25K, we have a Franklin's order, yeah.
Sick.
We changed the name of the tournament to the Brisket Invitational.
It's so hard to get it.
We talked about brisket. Like I saw black for a minute.
You just got excited?
Yeah.
Where'd you go yesterday?
Lambert.
Was it good?
It was awesome.
Yeah.
Barbecue?
Yeah.
Lambert's downtown, yeah.
It was pretty fun.
Brisket Invitational. I mean,
Definitely recommend.
I would go.
Oh,
It
heck
makes
yeah.
it sound really interesting.
Bringing Franklin Barbecue in for that high roller
All
tournament.
the hits.
Little smorgasbord.
Yeah. Is that close here or is that in Austin?
It's in Austin.
So for
Jordy
people
with
that
the
come to Austin,
overpair and
usually
Dan
they
with a
come to
really
kind
good
of
hand.
Like pair, like if they like barbecue, they go to a bunch of barbecue places, or if they like music, they come to a festival or stuff like that. Or like crypto, you go to a conference. Like,
Consensus.
yeah.
Usually that understand supporting good food institute is not being a vegetarian or a vegan.
For me, no.
Wow. And Dan turning
How much
trips.
of a bet I would have to do it for.
Go ahead in this 9K pot.
Told him 300,000, and then he found Jamie to do it for like 30K.
Being vegan is very difficult. You gotta really plan your meals out.
Are you vegan?
I would be so sad every day.
I'm pretty happy.
45.
They're talking about my vegan bet with Bill Perkins. I'll fill you in after this.
Yeah.
Real quick.
I'm a vegan.
You got a bet. Everybody's got a bet with Bill Perkins.
No. Mine's over.
All right.
It was a worthwhile bet. though.
Good. I want to
Bill's
hear about
opening
it.
a vegan restaurant here.
Really?
Yeah.
Bill Perkins?
Yeah, Bill Perkins, yeah.
Is he vegan?
He's vegan, yeah.
Jordy
He must be on some kind of.
probably feeling like
Vegan food.
it's likely that
Anything
he's
vegan
beat, but it's
could
just
be
so hard.
better by adding meat.
fold at this juncture.
how
You
I
can
make
still be
vegan
up
pasta
against
or whatever.
straight draws
If they put
and
chicken or
bluffs.
salmon in there, it'd be brilliant.
It would be better.
Having
yeah.
2 kings is problematic though. You're hoping Dan Smith has king 10. You're blocking that.
You might be struggling for vegan food nearby.
Yeah, Texas is not the place for that, is it?
I'm sure we can find something.
Obviously, there's always a price at which you would do it, but like, I wouldn't do it at any kind of reasonable price.
Yeah, neither would I.
Josh, it's pretty easy to find vegan food.
Okay, if you say so.
Yeah.
I think the drive.
Can Dan Smith get some more value out of Jordy?
Mexicans got a lot of cheese.
Indian food is okay.
There is an Indian place nearby, Ost India. I never went there.
14.
It goes somewhat large. And I know that face that Jordy's making. I have felt this way before.
Fishy call.
Kind of knows he's beat, but he looks like he's going to stick it in. Yep.
Ugh,
When I was
Dan's
What are
gonna
you
win
gonna
that one. Nice little $45,000
Nice,
pot.
nice sizing too.
And if I lose, we'll
Got the max on the river bet.
I would be keen to play some chess and gamble on it tomorrow.
Okay. Let's figure out how to do that. That'll be fun. It'll probably suck because I'm used to like seeing it on the screen. I'm not used to seeing it on the
It's
board.
a huge. I played
So
some-
different.
I
Looks-
played
everything looks
a
different.
tournament in December, and I was making mistakes I wouldn't. Like it's just really different.
It looks so different. I need to just see like the 2D.
Raymond, thank you for
I wanna do
that.
the
We
Doug,
appreciate you watching,
queen
being
list
part of it.
game. Curious about that one.
Queen is so much. It's so much.
It is.
Like if you stomp me out without a queen, like that'd be really impressive.
Dan's gonna peel with his suited king queen. In rough shape against Jordy's ace king. Especially considered Taurus is the same hand.
You're gonna do some like super complicated opening, and then I'm gonna be in like.
How can I do a complicated opening without a queen? There's no
You just-
complicated opening without a queen.
I mean, you even played some non-queen games, so you probably got some shit that's gonna put me in a few spots. I'm gonna have to like pass some tests.
There's no like non-queen openings. Don't worry.
There's non-queen openings. Or openings where you get attack queen without your queen.
Jordy in a 25K pot, just chatting it up.
You say this, but fast forward to when we play, I'm gonna be in some shit by like move 6. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, we got some forks going on, and
85.
2 overcards, 1 club. Getting about 4 to 1 though. Don't need a whole lot of a hand to continue, and Dan is going to see the turn.
did you play chess, Sean?
Just absolute brick though.
Might be a little better than you.
Maybe a little what, sorry?
Better than you.
No, sir.
She's never played, but just an assumption.
Yeah. It's like, oh no, I'm better than you.
Jordy with the king of spades has a little more to be interested in on this board. He
I do
has
think
check
I'm better than
control.
because I don't think that rating really reflects like.
You're not paying attention when you play.
I do it as like a time waster, basically. Just like between stuff, I'll like throw a few moves in there, and
You
like.
might be about the same.
And I only play 1-minute games.
Are you gonna play that poker chess thing that Chess Bay was running for Hikaru?
The what, sorry?
That Chess Bay was running for Hikaru? Poker chess collab.
Oh, Negreanu played, right?
There's the flush for Jordy.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of a different thing then, I think.
The chess code coach, like a 9-year-old chess coach.
Oh, that's
She's like
cool.
so much better than me. Yeah.
That's cool though. It's a great game. I really love chess. It just takes so much time to improve and it's so hard. It's
I was part of the chess team in high school.
Jordy's deciding to give Dan a little bit of rope if he wants to hang himself in this pot with king high.
110.
And he does, but ooh, this is a paired board. Paired board, and Jordy does just have the second nut
so
flush.
you can turn up the AC.
Overbet's super interesting. He makes
It's
the
the
call.
call. And Jordy just wins a $294,000 pot. Hand number 153.
Jordy's going to be in the black, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Call.
Pretty confident.
That was a nice call though. That was a big bet.
It's a hard call. Very hard.
Yeah, it's
I can imagine though.
I know. Greg Potter in the chat confirms it's slave labor here. I've heard that. Oh, sorry about that,
Ooh,
guys.
pocket kings for Dan now.
We had one where like we had to watch cameras a million times and try and deduce. We got to the right decision, but there were different opinions on.
Josh is looking a little 3-betty, isn't he?
slow-mo?
Yes.
Yeah, really zoom in.
He's stuck a lot right now. This is not the best spot for him. He's got a great bluff hand, and Dan just happens to have it right now.
You know what you have? Or I have like
Oof.
150.
Oh,
And you
yeah.
see an ace and a 5 in Doug's hands being folded real quick.
Samesies.
These guys not quite as deep as the rest of the table.
Yeah, it's an interesting stack depth right now. I assume we'll see a small 4-bet, and yep, and that looks like what's happening. Makes it a 23. $23,500.
All right. Watching the players at the decisions where it's like ... in their name, I just feel like it's that person who sends you like a wall of text. You just see it for like 12 minutes. I'm like, oh no.
Sorry, not reading all that. Happy
Right.
for you, though.
Or sorry it happened.
This would be a reasonable 5-bet jam from Josh.
I was thinking the same thing with the positions, how they are.
Dan's obviously a very capable player, can have a lot of 4-bets in his range. Yep, and there
And he
it goes
does.
for it. It's going to get snapped off.
You want to go twice?
Sure.
Doing it twice.
194,700 in the middle. A huge pot this late in the night on the graveyard shift under the lights.
Wow, you did it, Patches.
I tried.
Here at the Lodge Mahal.
2 clubs.
Oh, you need this one, Josh. You got to come through here. You got to get it done.
Oh,
That's another way to get there.
Josh will win the first board. That's got to feel good when you're up against kings.
Sure.
Club. Okay.
Gonna be harder for him to win this one, but he's got the ace of spades left. Backdoor clubs. Got 1 out left now.
Got 1 out.
He almost hit clubs on the bottom, too. Chop it up. No blood.
Open with the 9-7-4, you know?
Just what the viewers wanted to see, a chopped pot for 200K.
Better.